Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 662. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and we're here live in Southwest Florida in my beautiful tropical backyard. I've got lots to show you this morning. If you are joining me live, please say hello. If you end up watching the recorded version, please also feel welcome to say hello because I do get notified of those comments throughout the day as well. I'll wait a few seconds before beginning so people have a chance to come over from pre-chat and notifications. Us. I'm watching some of the pre-chat now. Someone's saying that the Zen scarf is really making her feel Zen. That's awesome. Hi, Chris, Melissa, Lisa, Judy. Good morning, everybody. What is it? Is today Wednesday? No, today's Tuesday. Hi, Melanie and Christine, Diane, Lorraine. Good morning, everybody. I think it's Tuesday. Pretty sure. Hi, Melissa and Kiranjit and Joe and Constance. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. Hi, Christine and Ashley, Julie, Kathy. Thank you for the reminder. I was pretty sure it was Tuesday. I was excited to say it was hump day, but I guess not. It's Tuesday all day long. Good to know, Lisa. Hi, Susie. Good morning. Hi, Carly and Kat and Thea, Donna. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 662. Can you believe it? We're closer to 700 than we are 600 now. It's just hard to imagine, but so awesome. And thank you all so much for taking time out of your schedule every day to spend a few minutes here with me to talk about positivity and creativity. I have lots of projects that I want to give you updates on this morning. Hi, Val, Naomi, and man, did I had a little bit of a hot mess this morning and got so sweaty trying to fix my mistake out here that anyway, it's all fixed now, so I guess that doesn't really matter. So I have been blocking overnight. I gave all the new tops and the new wrap a nice bath in lukewarm water last night to relax all the fibers so that the fibers can react with water and we can get the correct gauge. And then I laid the Apollonia wrap out on mats with blocking wires and pins, and I wanted to show it to you this morning. And as I was carrying the mats out here, I think you can see it's behind me. You see a little bit back there? So as I was carrying it out here, I was going to lean it up against the screen wall back there and show it to you. All the mats came apart while the wrap and the pins were still attached to the mats. And of course, this is happening and it's hot and I'm starting to sweat, and then I'm panicking because I'm like, will I get to fix this in time? Because it was only about 10 minutes ago. Anyway, I repowdered my face, got a glass of ice cold water, got the mats back together, so I will be able to show it to you. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about the different options you have for blocking garments, which are double layers of fabric, right? Single layer of fabric, it makes perfect sense to lay it flat to dry. But when you have a double layer in a garment, a sweater, a top, whatever, you have that second layer of fabric when they lay flat. And while it will work, and you can even flip them here and there to get them dry on both sides, having a dress form is really ideal for that, or to lay something over the back of a chair. So that's what I wanted to show you this morning. So I've got the new tops. And this one is the most damp still. So I thought that the other two dried pretty well laying flat overnight. This one did not. So I think for my taste, I think it'll dry quicker if I put it on a dress form. And then the damp fabric isn't touching another layer of damp fabric. And sitting up like this, there'll be more cross breeze going around the whole garment this way. Okay, so this one will dry here now. And then I wanted to show you that we could also do one of the other tops. This one we could dry on another dress form. This one's actually almost dry. And if you don't have dress forms and you have outdoor chairs like this that are breathable. See how sheer that woven fabric is, where you can tell that the air really goes straight through it. If you have a situation like a chair like that and you lay something wet over this, the air will circulate through the fabric much better than it will if you just lay something flat on the countertop, a table, whatever. You could also use towels if you're laying something flat to dry, and the towel will absorb some of the moisture as well. And you can also add some fans. Anytime you have circulating air, it definitely helps. I want to answer any questions you might have about these items before I pick up the Apollonia wrap, because I do want to show you where I placed my blocking wires and pins and why I use blocking wires for that project. I haven't been paying attention to the comments yet, so I should probably mention what I'm wearing. And I've also posted links in the video description and in a pinned comment to tell you what I am wearing today. So I'm wearing the Blue Danube knit cardi vest. And for those of you who are going to ask if I have a crochet version, yes, I have a crochet cardi wrap vest that is in this shape. It's called the Sally. I don't have it anymore, but the pattern is available and you can find it on my website. So I've posted links in both the video description and the comments for the knit Blue Danube cardi vest and the Sally crochet cardi vest. Each one of them uses 2 balls of Be So Fine yarn, and as you can see, it's a rectangle with 2 armholes in the top 1/3 of the rectangle. And the beauty of this is that you can wear it in so many different ways. I've also added links in the video description for the Kelly crochet earrings I'm wearing and for the Amazon dress that I have on. I'm wearing it in purple today. So you can take the 2 corners here and tie it just like I did. And the things that I'm showing you that you can do with this vest are really specific to using drapey yarn. When you're using a bulky yarn, you really don't have nearly as much flexibility as when you work with drapey yarn. So, but I can show you that there's so many different ways to it. Amazing that when you tie it like this, it actually looks like a fitted vest. And again, wearing a fitted silhouette underneath and having a sheer overlayer, it's extremely figure flattering, whereas the dress may not be as figure flattering on its own, but it looks amazing with the lace overlay. My earrings are the Kelly earrings in Be So Fine bling yarn, and I tried to pick out earrings that matched with the purple and blue in the vest. I also wanted to show you that you could do a couple of other things. You could use one of the banana clips like we've done before, or you can take 2 tiny pieces of the wrap right here and you can tie it like this. And that gives you more of an asymmetrical hemline. And then you can do all the traditional things that you would do. These patterns are not published yet, Christine. This is going to be called the Giselle and this is going to be called the Margot, but they are not published yet. I'm showing you how I'm blocking the sample garments today before I do photography and publish the patterns. This is just a sneak peek, sorry. But they will be available soon. This pattern is available right now. Let's see, what was I going to show you? And then there's all sorts of other ways to wear something like this. Like we've talked about this at the beach before as well. You could wear it as a wrap still, right? You could even tie the sleeves down here and make it a shrug. Tie both of the corners together and actually make sleeves to make a shrug. Even if you left the armholes out, you could make it more of a cold shoulder shrug, which I think is super cute. And there's still enough room here where you could even take a clip. Let's see, I do have some clips here. You could even take one of our little handy dandy butterfly clips and still make it close as well, which I think is super cool. There's just so many different ways you can wear something like this. Now, you could also wear it as a scarf or a cowl. Probably wouldn't do that with this dress. I really like covering up this area when I'm wearing a fitted dress. That's why I love the lace pieces over fitted undergarments. But you can see that a scarf, a big rectangle like this with drapey yarn is going to give you that volume so that you can move this around any way you like. You could tie it and secure it for a cowl, or you could leave it open for a scarf, but so many ways you can wear a piece like that. And then it ends up making it year-round. And if you wore it upside down, let's see, I think you can wear it more of a shrug if you wear it upside down, like a shrug with a big collar. So let's see. If I put my arms in like this and like this, pretty sure this is how it'll work. Yeah, so it'll be shorter in the back then, right? It'll be more of a shrug length in the back, and then like a big, more volume of a vest in the front, which I think would be super cute over jeans and a tank top too. I'll turn around so you can see. But again, look at, I mean, that's 5 different ways I've shown you how to wear it. And if you sat and judged it on your own with whatever outfit you're styling it with, you'll see that there's even more ways to do it as well. Oh, thanks, Judy. Judy's posting even more links than I posted in the video description. I did mention my nail polish because I noticed that people have been asking about the colors. I'm wearing that Vinylux nail polish that I'm really liking lately in colorway Pop Rock Pink. And she also posted a link to my glasses that come as a 5-pack. They're just reading glasses, but they come in really fun colors in a 5-pack. All right. Hi, Rennie. Hi, anybody that I missed your name. Hi, Lily. So I'll show you. The vest is made out of Be So Fine yarn in colorway Blue Danube. And then I've made some progress on my Brooklyn baby blanket. So that's coming along nicely too. That's in Be So Baby yarn in colorway Birthday Cake. And that is the square version of the Brooklyn triangle shawl that I showed the other day. This has just become a recent video tutorial, but it is a pattern, beautiful pattern for Be So Sporty yarn that's available in my shop. Whoops. And so this was the smaller version that I did for the video tutorial, and so I'm making a square, so this is a top-down triangle, and I've converted it into a square version to make a baby blanket as well. Just thought that whole silhouette, that whole design would be really pretty for a feminine baby blanket as well. I think it'd be really pretty as a rectangular shawl too, so I may end up doing a 3rd rectangle version and maybe do that in a different yarn, like maybe Be So Fine bling yarn or something. Christine, this is gel polish that does not require a light. This is, I think they guarantee it to last 7 or 10 days, I'm not sure. Mine does not chip off. I'm very rough with my nails, so mine ends up wearing off at the edges, but it does not chip off. It stays on until I take it off, which is awesome. And it's very easy to use. There's no lights required. The nail polish goes right on your nail bed, and then there's a top coat, and it comes off with regular nail polish remover. Super easy. And Judy's posted a link to it in the video in the live chat, and I've posted a link to it in the video description and a pinned comment. Thanks again, Judy, for all the links. Harvisha says it says 7-day wear. Yeah, that makes sense. It says 7-day wear. I wear it on my fingers and toes. I have like 4 or 5 colors, and I've liked all of them so far. Judy tried it and likes it too. Awesome. If anybody else tries it and likes it, I'd love to hear about it. My sister told me about it a few years ago, and now that I'm doing stuff at home, it's been nice to have an option for doing my own nails. And I just, of all the nail polishes that I've tried to use at home, this one lasts the longest for me, and that's a big deal because I am very, very rough on my hands and my nails. Hi, Mabs. Hi, Mab. Thanks for joining. Glad you could join for the first time. Hi, Lily. Good morning. Okay, so let's see. Yes, it does dry extremely fast, Judy. Yes, it does. It's one of my favorite things about it too. Okay, would anybody like to see the blocking shawl now? Let's get out of the way. Let's see if, hopefully we don't have any more hot messes this morning. It was a disaster getting it out here, but fingers crossed that I can lift it up well enough. Let's see, make some room. Might even bring the camera closer. I might, you know what? Maybe we'll just even bend the camera down and I'll get on the floor. Because if I lift this up, I run the risk of those mats coming apart, and it was terrible when I did that. Okay, so hopefully you can see it pretty well. Okay, all right. So the edging, well, first of all, it's a rectangular wrap, so it has straight edges. When you have straight edges, it really is easier and more efficient to use blocking wires than regular pins, because first of all, you'd need a pin for every single point along here, and you would also need to be very diligent about keeping them all smooth lines, which is difficult to do when you're down here on the ground. When you use blocking wires, these wires, you weave, let's see if I have an extra wire. Do I have an extra one? No, it's in the house. So these blocking wires, I wove them in and out through this round of eyelets before the round of the final round. And that's what because I was able to do it in a straight line, by pulling on those wires, then it gives you the straight line. And you only need about 3 pins then per wire. The wires are 36 inches long or so, 36 or 40, something like that. And the wrap itself is 73 inches long by 28 inches wide. So I was able to use 1 wire along the short edges and 2 wires each along the long edges. And what you'll end up needing is about 3 pins per wire. The reason being, you need a pin on each edge, and you definitely need a midpoint pin. If that ends up being not enough, you could always add a 4th pin, but think about it. That means we're adding 3 or 4 pins per 6 wires instead of, oh, I don't know, 150 pins. So not only is it more efficient in the way that you're getting very consistent straight lines, but it's also more efficient because it's taking you less time to do. There's less redoing. There's so many benefits to using the blocking wires when you have straight edges. When you have scalloped edges, there are some applications where blocking wires are still good, and then there are some applications where it makes more sense to block things by hand. So I do happen to have enough pins to block that whole thing without the wires, but I feel like it's just so much more efficient, and I get it right the first time. I don't need to go back and stand up high, do a hard overhead shot, and make sure that everything's straight. It is straight because the wires made it straight. Does that make sense? Yeah, if you don't have wires and they sound interesting to you, I highly recommend it. I mean, there's tools for everybody. If it's not something that appeals to you and you like the manual, I don't know what kind of wire it is, but they're called blocking wires, and they're in my Amazon shop. The ones that I use you can find in my Amazon shop, amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl. And when buying pins, it is best to look for something. T-pins are what I use, but I also make sure that they are no rust T-pins. Because you're using water, the pins will rust if you don't buy the no rust version. Yeah, blocking wires are great for lace shawls, definitely. They're great for lots of things. Anything that has a straight edge, they're great for. Okay, so I've talked about a whole bunch of different things this morning. Does anybody have any questions? We've talked about blocking 3-dimensional projects like all of the garments that are coming soon. We've talked about blocking a 2-dimensional piece like the wrap that's on the mats on the floor. We've talked about the different ways to style the blue Danube vest that I wore. So if you're just joining now, later in the podcast, if any of those subjects appeal to you, you might want to watch the recorded version when YouTube converts the live stream to a recorded video later today. It's usually about a half hour or so that it takes. So when we're done at 9:30, have I heard anything about yarn shipments? I don't know what you're asking about, Mab. I ship every day. Oh, Judy found the link to the blocking wires that I use. Thank you, Judy. You can also find them in my Amazon shop, amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl. Yes, Carmen, for certain projects, the wires are much easier and much more successful on the first attempt. I find that when I'm blocking and pinning things out manually, it not only takes me longer to do, but I have to readjust as I'm going as well. So the time save is huge with using blocking wires. It's not only more professional looking, smoother lines, but it takes a lot less time and a lot less pins as well. Good morning, Joe. Well, Mab, if you would like to ask about an inquiry about an order, we'd be happy to help you after the podcast. You can email Judy at judi@kristinomdahl.com with your order number, and I'm sure she'd be happy to help you track your package. You can also check the tracking number in the email that came right after your order was shipped. But we'd be happy to help you. Just there's not much I can do during a live stream podcast, that's all. But happy to help you after the show. There, Judy just posted a link to her email, so you can click on it instead of listening to me spell it. Great. Does anybody have any other questions? All right. I'll wait and see if there's any questions, and then maybe we'll do a call-in segment 2. Why not? The phone's charged and ready to go. It's going to take a second for it to turn on, though. And then I'll put the number up. Well, I guess I can put the number up. I'll let you know when it's up. Yes, the wires are very easy to use. I'm pretty sure I have videos on the wires. Oh, what am I working on right now? I was just showing a few minutes ago that I'm working on the baby blanket version of that Brooklyn shawl. I'm doing the square version of it. The square vest, the blue vest I'm wearing is called the Blue Danube vest, and you can find the link to the knitting pattern for it on my website, also in the video description. Is that a few more? No. And if you're looking for a crochet version of the same silhouette, that would be the Sally Cardi Wrap vest. So both of those patterns are linked in the comments and in the video description, and you can find each one of them on my website. Judy's giving you a live link right now to the Blue Danube knit vest that I'm wearing. Here we go, we've got a call. Hi, this is Kristin. Who's this?
Hi, this is Tristan. Nice to hear from you. Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you too. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I can't believe I'm speaking with you.
That's great. Where are you calling from?
Canada.
Oh, wonderful. What are you working on?
I know the geography from Manitoba, Canada.
Oh, that's great. Are you having a nice summer?
Yeah, it's been really, really hot. It's been so dry. There's like no rain, and the grass looks awful, watering everything. It's just
oh no.
It's very hot. Heat warnings like over 40.
Wow. Over 40s in the 90s for people that use Fahrenheit. She's speaking in Celsius. What kind of projects are you working on right now?
Oh yeah, I'm working on the Sally Dresser And the Paloma dress.
Oh,
Over
wonderful.
top.
Wow, those will be wonderful. Hopefully you can send me some photos when you're done.
Sure. I'll post them to the Create to Inspire site.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much for calling.
Well, nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you too. Make sure you email Judy after the show to win a prize, okay?
Oh, how cool. Very cool. Thank you so much, Kristin. You have a nice day.
You
Your
too.
yarn, your products, everything you design is beautiful.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was sweet. Manitoba, Canada. I believe I do have a video on blocking with the wires, Daisy. We can double check, and if I don't, I can definitely make one, but I'm pretty sure I do already have one. You can search for blocking videos here on my YouTube channel. See if we want to take another call. Just so you know, this is old school call-in. We don't do voicemail. We don't do call waiting. It's just what if you can get through live, then it works. And if you don't, just like in old-fashioned radio shows, it's the only way that it works. And I'll take one more call. Here we go. We've got another call. Hi, this is Kristin. Who's this?
Hi, this is Cindy Smith.
Hi, Cindy. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Wonderful.
I'm having fun watching you. I better turn down the computer.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Northern California.
Oh, wonderful. Are you having a nice summer?
I am. It's been warm, but it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's been really warm here too. And rainy. We've had tons of rain. We even had hail a couple days ago.
Oh, wow.
I know, which is crazy for August, right?
Yeah. It's been pretty dry here.
Oh, okay. What have you been working on lately?
I just completed the Sweet Clara.
Oh, great.
And then my granddaughter wanted it, and she's a teenager, so she wanted a little longer for a kind of cover-up, pool cover-up.
Awesome. Oh, I'm so glad. That's great. I would love to see photos if you feel like sharing them with me.
Oh, I'd love to. I didn't get one yet, so I'm going to get one from her.
Okay, great. I would love to see it.
I'm getting ready to start is it Trixie?
Yep.
The long sleeve? Yeah.
Yeah, the Trixie Pullover, the crochet top.
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, I hope you enjoy making that too.
I'm going to get ready to start it in the next couple of days, but I have to tell you, I so much appreciate your starting ovals.
Oh, thank
The
you.
whole concept from the top down.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Really nice to work with.
I like it so much better than a starting chain. It just, I don't know, it's less stressful. I don't know, there's something just relaxing about it, and I think it actually looks really pretty too. It gives like a little subtle scalloped edge to the other opposite end.
Yes, it's just the whole concept. I really enjoy it.
Good, I'm glad. Thank you so much for calling. Please email Judy after the show to win a prize, okay?
Oh, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've got an order in for you now, and I'll be excited when I get it.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay.
You're live, so that's nice.
All right, have a great day.
Thanks so much, Kristin, for talking with me.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye now.
Oh, that was nice. All right, we'll just do the 2 calls today. Now, obviously, I don't really read the questions very well while I'm talking on the phone. So if I missed any important questions, let me know. Sounds like everybody's agreeing that they've had a hot summer. Oh, Judy found a video on my YouTube channel about blocking with blocking wires. Wonderful. Thank you, Judy. So for those of you that need more tutorial than I showed with the already blocking shawl this morning, I've done a video on how to use the blocking wires already, and Judy just posted a link in the live chat so you can check it out there. Or if you just want to look after the show, if you go to my YouTube channel, like the home page, there is a smaller search bar, not just the big search bar for YouTube, but you can search a specific channel also. So there's the smaller search bar next to all the other headers on my channel. You can search blocking wire there, and that way you'll only find results in your search from my channel, and you can find the video yourself that way as well. Pretty sure I have a playlist on blocking as well, but Judy found the video, so we're good for now. Yes, guys, I love the foundation ovals too. I don't know, I can't remember why I came up with it. I think I just probably was tired of using starting chains, and really, I think it was really based more about not wanting to count them as much. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what was my original inspiration to do it. I want to say I was on an airplane and the lighting was great, and I thought it was going to be easier to crochet into ovals than chains. How funny is that? Invention comes out of necessity. I know I said that wrong, but I know you know what I mean. And is it the necessity is the mother of invention? Right, I think I got it this time. Anyway, I think I was on an airplane traveling to or from a knitting convention or yarn convention, and I was getting ready to start a top, and the lighting was so bad, and I can't see who can see tiny chains in bad lighting, and I thought if I make foundation ovals, it'll be like working into holes like when you're doing a starting ring in a motif. And I figured it'd be much easier to see where to place my stitches if I start that way. And man, not only did it solve the problem that I had, I decided that I really like that subtle scalloped edge that you get from the free loops of the foundation ovals because you only work into one side of them when you do a top-down construction. And then realizing that they were stretchier than starting chains, it opened up a whole new set of opportunities because it allows you to do that for straight edges as well. So it really just was the beginning of my exploration with foundation ovals, and now, gosh, I use them for so many different types of things. I love it. I'm so glad all of you do too. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes with me. I hope you enjoyed all the show and tells, the little quick demos and the tips and tricks on blocking that we talked about today. Thanks to Judy for all of the live links. I also posted links in the pinned comments and the video description. Thanks to all of our moderators for keeping things nice and safe and cozy here. And thank you to all of you for chatting with me and everyone else. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.